Today, I'm at the Ministry of Justice. I tried to reach Ms. Maria Yanakaki, the Secretary General for Transparency and Human Rights. Here at the doorsteps, they wouldn't let me go upstairs. Previously, I was speaking with somebody at the office, this ministry, Ms. Lazaridou, many times. I called her many times. She said in the past they have sent my emails to the Minister of Justice, and to this Secretary General of for Human Rights and Transparency, Ms. Maria Yanakakis. Today, somebody from the office came out very angry, upset. She says she is not aware of anything. What is this? I am asking for an appointment to see somebody in this ministry literally for 3 months. Literally for 3 months. I sent an email, a letter from Khania directly addressed to the minister. They say we don't know. We don't know. That's what they are doing. When I'm calling them now, they say don't bother us. What is this situation? Everybody in this country is thinking the refugees are, they look down on refugees, on foreigners in this country. This is bullshit. Now I'm waiting for half an hour, and I will be calling them again to see if I will be able to see the Minister of Justice or this lady, Secretary General for Human Rights and Transparency, Maria Yanakakis. You will be updated. And interestingly, they wouldn't let me, stay inside the building. I saw other people waiting inside the building. See, there were some canopies there, some chairs, other people sitting there, but for me they said you have to go outside. You cannot stay inside the building. So after half an hour I will be calling them again. This is the Ministry of Justice.
Γραφείο Υπουργού, παρακαλώ.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello, Ms. Lazaridou. This is Mr. Nillufary.
How are you?
Thank you very much. I'm here in front in your ministry because I haven't heard anything from Ms. Maria Yanakakis, and I'm here in your ministry. I'm asking to either see you or see Ms. Maria Yanakakis. Could you please be some of help, because here at the reception I think there is some problems.
Can you try calling my Mrs. Yanakaiki?
Well, I tried many times. They are not answering.
I don't understand how they're not answering.
I don't understand it either.
They're there. You're doing something wrong, obviously.
I'm not doing anything wrong. Their number is 213.
Where are you?
Right now I'm in your ministry. I'm in your ministry.
Okay, wait, hang up. Just a moment, please. Please hang up, and I'll talk to the man downstairs, okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
Ο αριθμός που καλέσατε είναι κατηλημμένος. Παρακαλώ, προσπαθήστε αργότερα. The number you have called is busy. Please try again later.
Παρακαλώ.
Hello.
Ναι.
Sorry, is this the office of Miss Maria Yanakaki?
Who is calling?
This is Mr. Nillufary.
Tell me again.
Nillufary Anwar.
Hello.
Yes.
Ναι.
Is this Miss Maria Yanakaki?
This is the office of the Secretary General, yes.
Yes, I have called in the past many times, and I also wrote you a few emails. Miss Lazaridou is already, I think she informed your office about my situation and my request for having an appointment with Miss Maria Yanakaki. Today I'm now in your ministry at the reception, and I'm here just for the same reason, asking for to see Miss Maria Yanakaki.
Yes, but do we have an appointment or something?
Well, I tried many times to reach you in this phone number and the other phone number, but I wasn't successful. I couldn't reach you.
You said you had sent us an email. Where? I mean, in what email? Do you remember? Because I need to know what this is about.
Well, I believe you should have already known about my case, because Ms. Lazaridou should have already informed you, because she said you are aware, you are informed, and I was actually waiting for a phone call or an email from your side.
I can't understand what you're talking about, though. What is your name?
Nillufary Anwar.
Are you downstairs?
Yes.
Give me a moment, please.
I just need to realize where you sent it, what you sent, and if it has reached us.
Yes, of course, because Mr. Lazaridou confirmed that you have my emails. That's why I have to call her again now.
Γραφείο Υπουργού, παρακαλώ.
Miss Lazaridou, could you please transfer my call?
Hold on.
G, Dad.
Just like I really need to get up because I'm alone in the office right now.
Okay, but now I'm trying to
Are
reach.
there any emails from Mrs. Lazaridou? Should I look for something?
She already just forwarded my emails to you, to your office.
Okay, but I need to go check this, as you realize, because this doesn't tell me anything.
I also sent you a message from Twitter.
Twitter is not a formal means
Yes,
of communication.
yes, I know, I understand.
Twitter is personal for Mrs. Yanakaki, and I doubt she barely even sees it because she has a million other things to do. So, I need to go check for any emails from Mrs. Lazaridou, and if you say she has forwarded me something. Apart from that, what is this about? I mean, because I
I'm confused that you don't even know that, because I was in fact waiting for an email or a phone call from your office, but now you say you don't even know anything. It's not a day. I'm trying this for 3 months. 3 months. That's you tell me. Now I'm trying to ask her. Now they don't answer.
An employee here.
Yes. No, they don't answer.
Okay, but I really cannot wait forever here because I have
Okay,
left the
can you
office
please
alone.
go and check and then come back?
No, I
sent
can't
this
come
email.
back. I am
Then
going to
call
see
me.
If I will call you on this,
Okay, call me now.
okay? I
Yes.
have other things to do, you realize that.
This is an urgent
I
matter.
understand that, but
Okay.
I can't be on
Look,
my
I am
phone
an
for everyone.
urgent
I
matter.
have
Can you
other
please-
things upstairs too. I need to check about the emails. I'm looking for emails from Mrs. Lazaridou. Is that correct?
From my email.
From your email?
Yes. I sent it to the. I can give you the one I
you
remember.
send it to
Grammatia.
this email?
Grammatia. Was just one
Grammatia
second.
is not my mail.
I give you I give you the image. Just one second. I give you the image. Just one second. Give me. I will find them. Not here. She told me.
Okay, I need to go check it then, but you can't really stay here. You understand that?
Why?
Because nobody can stay here without an appointment.
Okay, I'm asking for an
No,
appointment. I'm asking for an appointment.
Well,
Could you
need
please
to
arrange an appointment
call
for?
me and send me an email. This is our
I
email.
have already sent this email many times.
This is my email. I don't have.
I
Mrs.
look,
Lazaridou
I
or
sent it to the
anyone
ministry.
as a secretary of mine. You realize that? And now I really need to go upstairs. What I can tell you that I can do is check for emails from Mrs. Lazaridou.
Look, miss.
No, I can't
I
wait
have,
anymore.
I have.
can't
Look,
wait
this
anymore.
is. You have to understand. This is an urgent matter. I have already communicated with Miss Lazaridou many times. Okay.
Okay.
I also called this
Let
number.
me go
Your the
check.
office to your number.
Let
The
me go
number.
check it.
Okay, get
If
back
it's
to me. I'm
written-
waiting here for an
No,
appointment.
you cannot wait here.
I'm with you. I
Because
saw.
I'm not able to give you an appointment day. I'm not able to give at point blank an appointment day. You realize that?
You realize that I'm waiting for 3 months. It is not my fault if your employees.
your
It
case,
is not
sir.
my
I really
fault.
need to
Look,
go
it is
now.
not my fault
I
if
really
your
need to get up.
employees. If your employees.
It's not my employee. I'm not paying it.
The
And now
employees
your
of this
tone
or-
I don't
this
like.
justice.
Buona fine.
Hello.
Hello, Miss Lazaridou.
I understand that somebody from the office of Mrs. Yanakaki came down and spoke to you. Why are you still bothering us?
I'm not bothering you. She said her name was Miss Wasilidi, and she says they are not aware of anything. While
Well-
you told me that you have sent all the emails I sent to you.
Yes,
and
I
other
have.
emails,
I have. So please,
why was
I
it
don't know
difficult for
why.
you?
Please contact them and please don't
Miss-
call again.
Miss
Thank you.
Lazaridou, why- call Ministry of Justice.
Υπουργό, παρακαλώ.
Hello.
Hello?
Sorry, I wish to speak with Miss Chefia
It's me. How are you?
Hi, Miss Lazarejo. This is Mr. Nillufary. I'm calling concerning my email to the minister.
Mm-hmm.
So, as you know, my email I asked for an appointment with the minister, and so I haven't received any reply or a phone call from your ministry concerning the timing for this appointment, or any reply to this appeal.
Yes, you understand, he was just appointed as Minister of Justice, and he doesn't even have his associates yet. We need more time, is what I'm trying to say. Why don't you ask for an appointment from Mr. Fitakis? He's a general secretary for... no, actually, I would say Mrs. Yanakaiki. Mrs. Yanakaiki is the General Secretary for Human Rights. Why don't you ask her to see you?
Same apartment?
Yes.
Well, I don't know this person, so if you just... maybe you can ask her, or give me her email address, or send
I'll forward your email to her. How's that? I'll forward it to her, and I'll ask her to call you to set an appointment.
Okay, that would be nice.
Okay, because her subject is human rights. I think maybe you should be addressing to her. So I'll forward it to her, okay?
Okay, should I count on this? Because the last time we spoke, you said you have forwarded my email to the minister, and they are going to look into it and give...
Well, the minister was in Thessaloniki. He just came today. He wasn't even in. He wasn't here. So let me forward it to her, and you will definitely have an answer, okay?
Okay.
What is your email address? Do you remember what the email you sent it from? Yes.
Galadar 2000. G as in glass.
No, not mine. Yours.
I give you my email address.
Galadar
2000. G as in glass.
Yes.
A.
Yes.
L.
Yes.
A.
Yes.
D.
Yes.
A.
Yes.
A.
Yes.
R. 2000.
Okay.
At gmail.com.
Okay. I'll forward it to her, and you'll have an answer from there, okay?
Thank you. And there is one more thing. Could you please mention it in your email to this lady that you just mentioned? I have extreme difficulties trying to reach the asylum authorities and also the Ministry of Migration Policies, who are in fact the competent authorities to respond to this problem, but they are not responding. So could you please mention this briefly in your email?
Okay, yes.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay,
so
you're welcome.
Expect a phone call and email from your ministry or this lady you mentioned anytime soon?
Well, yes. I can't say on her behalf when, but definitely they'll contact you. Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Bye.
Okay. You're welcome. Bye bye.
Υπουργό, παρακαλώ.
Hello.
Hello.
Sorry, I wish to speak with Miss Lazarejo, please.
Yes.
Παρακαλώ.
Hello, Miss Lazarejo.
Yes.
This is Mr. Nillufary.
Hello. How can I help you?
Hello. Well, the last time we spoke, I don't know, about 2 weeks ago, or maybe more. You said you were gonna send my case to Miss Maria Yanakakaki,
And I did.
Somebody from her office is going to be contacting me as soon as possible, but
And they haven't contacted you. Okay, do you have their phone number? Do you want to call them directly?
Do you have a phone number and email address from their office, and also an email address to the new minister, please?
It's the same address that you had as before, the gramatia@justice.gov.gr.
Okay, for Miss Maria, can you give me a phone number?
Yes, just a moment, please. It's 213.
Yes.
13.
213
07.
Yes.
404.
I have this number. It's not working.
How can it not be working?
I don't know. I just
try 407. 213-130-7407.
Well, I just called these both numbers, but I will try again. If it didn't work, I have to call you again because these numbers are not working.
They have to be working. It's the right number.
I don't know, miss.
Do you want their email?
Yes.
It's G as in George.
Just 1 second, please. Yes, go ahead. G as in George.
And then again G.
Yes.
D.
D as in door, yes.
A. D.
G. G or D?
D as in door.
Okay.
At.
Yes.
Justice.
Okay.
Exactly. .gov.gr. GGD. Exactly. GG that.
Is this for the Miss Maria Yanakaki? Okay. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Bye bye.
Hello.
Have you done in here?
Yes, I finished my phone call. Yes.
Okay. You're ready. Do you have something to tell inside?
Yes, I have. I'm waiting for them to inform me about my
They
emails.
They tell me that they're gonna answer you by email.
They can tell me now. Why they tell you to tell me that?
Because
they can tell me.
I'm in charge here, and they tell me you can't stay here anymore because you don't have any job.
Well, they have to tell me this themselves, you know, because you know I'm waiting for an appointment.
They tell me to tell you that they answer you by mail.
I'm going to call them again, okay?
You can call them again, but you can call them here. You have to go.
I am calling them here.
You have to go out of this building. Do you hear me?
Yes, I hear you, yes.
Do you know who I am? Do you know what I am?
Police.
I tell you that you have to go. Please, go outside the door and you have any calls that you want.
I need to make a phone call now before I go.
Now,
and I need to give them this email. I need to give them this email. Okay?
I don't know what kind of email do you want to give them, but
I am going to give them this email. I'm
I
giving
don't
them
know
this email.
what it
So
is.
I'm going to call them
I'm
now.
here for other job.
Okay, let me make a phone call to their office again. Give me 2 minutes.
I can give you any minute you want, but you have to go outside.
I need to make a phone call now.
Please come with me.
Oh. So, give me a minute, sorry. I need this paper. Give me a
Please
minute,
come with
please.
Come with
I
me.
need to deliver this letter to the Ministry of Justice. So, do you have a problem with that?
I don't have any problem. I told you again, but
So
I am here for other reason.
I need to send this email to
Come
the
with
Ministry
me.
of
Come with
Justice.
me. And what they tell you upstairs?
They
What
said
did
they
they
are
tell
going to search for my email.
Okay.
They are
What's the problem?
Sorry?
What's the problem? They answer.
The
me.
problem I'm waiting.
You can't
I'm
wait.
waiting for an appointment.
You can't wait here.
I'm waiting for an
You
appointment.
can't wait here. Come with me. Come with me.
I'm waiting for an appointment. Just let me make a phone call, please. I'm calling to make sure if they found my email. If they didn't, I am going to give them this email. They already must have it, but if they don't have it, I don't know, for some reason.
Tell them if they have your email.
No, she said she's going to check. So now that's why I'm waiting.
They tell me to tell you that they have your email and they will
Oh,
answer
they have
you.
to tell me themselves.
You don't believe me?
No, sorry. Because they can tell me themselves.
Look, this is not my job. Okay, my job is to take you out of here because you don't have any job.
Ο αριθμός που καλέσατε είναι κατηλημμένος. Παρακαλώ, προσπαθήστε αργότερα. The number you have called is busy. Please try again later.
Take your bags. You can call.
Just 1 second.
Come here.
0.
Put your papers in the bag and come with me.
Παρακαλώ.
Hello, miss. This is Mr. Nillufary. I wish to speak with Miss Wasili D.
Yes, she's not here now.
Well, she just came downstairs about 1 hour ago, and she said she is going to look for my emails.
Yes, she did. She will answer to you by email, okay?
Okay, but I need to know if they found my emails. Otherwise, I have a copy.
They found it.
I have a copy of the emails here.
No, we have your email.
You have all of them?
What?
Do you have all of them?
Yes, we have them.
Okay, so and could you please let me know when I will get an appointment to see the Miss Maria Yanakakis or the Minister
We'll let
of
you know as
Justice?
soon as possible, okay?
Okay, this is really urgent, so I need an urgent response as soon as possible. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Bye.
Okay. Bye.
Okay.
Yes. at the Ministry of Justice. I was waiting for like 1 hour to get the news from them. They called one police. Police said, escorted me outside of the building. And they just said, I made a phone call before the police kicked me out of the ministry. They said they have my emails and they are going to contact me. This is actually what they told me about 4 weeks ago. Miss Lazaridou told me so. But now it's the same. It's like now I'm again in 4 weeks ago, telling me the same thing that they told me 4 weeks ago. We have your emails. We are going to contact you as soon as possible. No, this is an urgent humanitarian appeal. This country is killing people, killing refugees. Systematic deprivation, targeted assassination of individual refugees. I don't know, they are at war with refugees. Why they are doing this? Why they are doing this? I mean, for what reason? Inflicting pain and suffering on the most vulnerable people. They gave me a piece of paper, wordless paper that they perhaps know everything. They call it protection, which is not protection. Everywhere you go, you face discrimination. They treat you like an enemy. Every governments, institutions, the rest of the society, almost everywhere. And I don't know why this is happening. It's not right. Everything in this country is wrong. Wherever you go, you face discrimination, pain, suffering, difficulties, even for the most simple things. And there you see the situation in front of the UN Refugee Agency. I'm there for how long? Imagine that. For 2 years, I cannot get close to the building. I had 14 trials in the court for trying to reach the UN Refugee Agency. I've been in prison 3 times just for trying to reach the UN Refugee Agency. They destroyed my shelter 3 times. They hit me, they beat me, many times, over and over again. I mean, I'm truly terrorized by these people. Now I'm afraid of getting close to the building for the same reasons. They just become violent immediately. The people inside the building, the guards, even the employees of the UNHCR. I've been hit by the employees of the UNHCR. They are calling the police on me for 3 years, since September 2015. Why? The US government, the US embassy and the Canadian embassy are addressing me, almost everyone, addressing me to the UN Refugee Agency to address my needs for resettlement in another country, and I'm doing so. But why? They are addressing me to UNHCR, and UNHCR is calling the police on me, criminalizing my case with the police, and they are trying to get other people, in the prison, in the camps, to do their dirty work, without making them necessarily guilty. The last time in prison, I've been hit by a group of smugglers. They wanted to blind me. Then I was beat beaten by a police upon my release from there. The police slapping in my face again and again and again just because of asking for my personal property. They wouldn't give it back to me, my bag, my sleeping bag, and I had some multivitamins and other stuff inside my bag. They wouldn't give it back to me. And also the papers they gave me from there was some incorrect information on those papers. I wanted them to fix them, but they wouldn't do it. And now you see the situation. The Ministry of Immigration, Ministry of Migration Policies, Mr. Dimitris Vitsas. I've been there. They gave me an appointment, and then the next week that I supposed to attend to an appointment, they said you have no appointment. They called the police even the first time. The same thing with the Prime Minister's office, the Deputy Prime Minister's office, and today Ministry of Justice and Secretary General for Transparency and Human Rights. These people claim, how this can claim to be a Ministry of Justice. I'm calling them, writing them for 3 months, asking for an appointment with the minister. They finally said it's better because the minister has been appointed to this position just recently, so it's better for me first to meet Mr. Maria Yanakakis and Miss Sylvia Lazaridou. Said this is the person I was speaking to her. I was actually happy that she was answering my calls, because in the other offices they won't even answer. And now it turned out that she was just lying to me, wasting my minutes, my credits according to her. Because she said she has submitted all my emails, all my concerns, all my requests to this Miss Maria Yanakakis, Secretary General for Human Rights, and she said I should wait for them to call me, send me an email in order to go and meet them, or I don't know, whatever the response they are going to provide. Today I'm speaking to them, they say we have no information. We don't even know who is the Lazaridou. Why everybody is lying? Then I'm calling Lazaridou. Lazaridou is angry, upset. Don't bother us. No, you stop. You stop playing with the lives of human beings. What is this bullshit? What is this bullshit? Lying to me, playing with my life. For what reason? Why are you not doing your job properly? On what account you feel it's okay? You feel it's okay you do this to other people, to foreigners, to refugees, the most vulnerable people. On what account? Why? What is the agenda? So in front of the UNHCR, they destroyed my shelter, they stole my properties, here, this is done by the police. I'm spending money in this country for 4 years. 4 years without getting a penny from anywhere. And there are some people out there, accusing refugees, making the lives of refugees difficult, because in their sick mind, refugees are coming to Europe for, free money, social welfare. Well, I'm a recognized refugee, a stateless person in exile for 13 years. If my life hadn't been destroyed in northern Iraq by the government of mafia there, by the political parties there, hand in hand with Iran's terrorist regime, I wouldn't ever think of crossing the Aegean Sea and seeking asylum in this place, in this continent, the people I never wanted to know anything about. I'm a stateless person. I have no safety in Middle East. I have no country in Middle East. And otherwise I wouldn't be here. I never, and there is nothing for me in this continent. UNHCR has to respond to this problem immediately. I'm tired. I'm starving. This shirt, you see, it's the one that I bought in Iraq 4 years ago. This is not life. This is bullshit. I'm not here to suffer, to pay and suffer. I didn't sought refuge to pay and suffer. This is not asylum. This is not protection. People, they stole my jacket. I bought the jacket last year in this my own economic turmoil, my own economic crisis. I bought the jacket last year. They stole it, police. My jacket, my bag, my sleeping bag. I had many stuff. The last time they took all my shelter, all of it, everything inside. Money, blankets, food, clothes, everything. It cost me like 500 euros. Why? I've been addressing my needs for resettlement in the most civilized ways, writing them emails, calling them. They wouldn't answer for more than 2 years, 1.5 years. Why? There is a need, that's why I'm addressing it. If there wasn't a need, I wouldn't address anything. I was going after my life, studying, finding a work, integrating, finding my way into the society, make use of my life. Now I'm here just wasting money, wasting my time, paying and suffering, and everywhere I go I face discrimination, humiliation, torture, detention. Everywhere I go they call the police. Detention, prison. What is this? This is slavery. This is slavery. They give you a paper, deprive you of everything, livelihood, then expect you to be happy, to be satisfied. I'm not happy. I'm not satisfied. This is a crime. This is a crime against humankind, against humanity. They are sacrificing a group of people for the others. They are sacrificing a group of people for others. They are exploiting refugees. Every refugee that comes and passes from this country spending money here. Many people have been, bankrupt in this country, and I'm going to bankrupt in this country because it's over. I have no more money. Now I'm eating only one meal a day just to survive. How can anyone, any institution, any government call this protection, call this refuge? This is murder. And they blocked my access to the UN Refugee Agency, and they don't care. in the court they don't listen. They don't listen to me. They don't listen to anything I say. They accuse me of breaching the 10-meter restraining order based on no evidence, no witness, nothing. And this is the Ministry of Justice, the head of their judiciary. What is I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Humanitarian organization, NGOs, nobody is helping. Nobody. NGOs, I wrote them, I called them. Nobody. I'm in front of the UN for 2 years. I haven't seen any one of them. Any one of them. Not even one single NGOs. You came there, appear in front of my shelter, tell me, yes, here we are. You wrote as many times, you called as many times. Here we are to support you, to help you find safety, find protection, and a durable and sustainable solution wherever you want. They are not coming. Nobody. In fact, they want. As I said many times, they want to extend this longer into time so that I can die there, never make, never going to make it, and they are going to cover it up because, I'm there for 2 years. They won't speak about my case, they won't speak about my situation. They didn't even post a simple tweet about my situation, never made a simple statement about my situation. None of these organizations, is this normal to them? I hope one day all of these NGOs, especially the people who work for the UN Refugee Agency, find themselves in such a situation, waiting, camping in front of the authorities for 2 years, eating milk, biscuits, one meal a day, no place to find a shower, no place to make a toilet. Everywhere you go, you face difficulties, even for making toilets. You saw my videos of having difficulties in Alexandria for toilet. There is no place to take a shower now. There is one person. Thanks to him, I can take a shower, but now I owe him. I owe him. He told me he's not Greek. He's a refugee himself from Afghanistan. Greeks. Well, the only people I can mention, the only people I can thank are the veterinary shop in front of the UN Refugee Agency, Dimitris and Stavrula. They have been very kind, very patient. I can charge my computer there, my phone there, and sometimes I can, sit in the shop all the day to do my computer works, because without them, I think this could have been a lot more difficult. I really thank you, Mr. Dimitris and Stavrula. Thank you very much, and I also thank you, Mr. Yunus, for your kindness. So I will be waiting for an answer or a phone call, an email or something from the Ministry of Justice, the Office of Maria Yanakakis, Secretary General for Transparency and Human Rights, Maria Yanakakis. I sent them emails, I called them many times. I've been to their ministry today So we're gonna see. They are killing me. So and I'm going to show it to themselves. They know that they are killing me, but they don't want to admit it. They are liars. They are ill in their heart, in their mind. They are ill people in their heart, in their mind. That's why they are doing this to an innocent refugee, recognized refugee, stateless person in exile for 13 years. If you don't help me, you are not going to help anybody. So everything else is a lie.